questionnaire is formulated by the instructor. All right. So our sorry, my throat is a little itchy today. All right. So these these questionnaires are circulated or sent invites to all of these experts who are there. All right. Then this is going to get all compiled, okay, and are only visible to the moderator. After the first round, the participants will evaluate if they agreed, okay, and they would want to clarify their point of view. For example, they said that, okay, in this panel of 10 people, eight of you have thought this particular, they agreed on this. Like, let's say somebody wants to decide about a vaccination policy for COVID. All right. So they would have a panel of experts when we do not know like a lot of evidence-based material on it. So they will call experts from these particular fields and they will give it to about 10 or 20 individuals. And then they will have, okay, when should we give in pregnancy or not? What interval should we give? Which one should we give? All these things will be put in a questionnaire. These people will compile the answers to this. At the end of round one, all of these answers are analyzed. There is a discussion which is happening at this point of time. And then, till a consensus is reached or a majority has been reached, there will be multiple rounds of voting for that particular thing. All right? All right? If a consensus is reached, then it leads to something called as synthesis, which you formulate, say, a guideline or a concept for it. Otherwise, you still need to reformulate question and ask it again. Got it? This is the most straightforward, simple way for you to understand about your what we call as a Delphi technique. Okay, got it? So it's not some discussion happening. It is a way of formulating or problem solving wherein the facilitator will identify experts, define the problem, round one of questions, round two of questions, three of questions, depending on how many are required, and action directed. Got it? Hopefully, with the example, at least you understood what it means. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, how does this help? Why shouldn't we have this same thing done in this manner? What is the advantage of Delphi over goldfish, for example? In goldfish, also you could have a panel of experts sitting in the center and talking to each other openly, right? So what's the main difference there? What's the difference? Come on, come on, come on. I need to understand people are paying attention. Yeah, anybody. Large population scale, one of them. No, but it's there's still a panel of expert is still judged, right? So you could have 10 people sitting in the center. Why not? The issue here is that in goldfish ball, there might be one dominant speaker, for instance, who speaks a lot more than the others, and their other people's opinions might get a bit suppressed or they are not allowed that individuality. Whereas in the Delphi technique, because it is anonymized and everybody has the same weightage, all right? So all opinions are equal in that. All right. So, till the time that they reach a consensus, there won't be one dominant speaker who's talking very loudly or talking the most. Their views are heard the most. No, it doesn't happen with Delphi. Okay. Also, as Dr. Kuratla mentioned, a larger scale question is being answered in Delphi. Okay. So far, clarified the concept of goldfish bowl, donut rounds, and Delphi, right? So nobody's ever gonna get any answers wrong about this, right? Okay. We move on to the next, which is vicarious learning. Vicarious learning is essentially the most beautiful way of learning actually would be how you teach your child, for example, by example. So you're going to show your child how to be polite, okay, how to speak to another individual, how to provide respect by being respectful yourself, right? So that's called as vicarious learning. We see this term is often used as vicarious responsibility, also, as in like someone else learning through somebody else, okay, responsible through somebody else. So this means that they modify their own behavior as per what they are observing, and it's not a directive way of learning. All right. So if one student is getting punished for doing something, another one observes this and they are then going to take or learn from that particular experience. That is a vicarious learning. Okay, let's do some questions. Okay. Um, this which of the following educational strategies does not promote deep learning and critical thinking? Answer time. Rest for me. Yeah. Come on, this is a very easy one. You can unmute and say. Lecture. Very good. Very good. Nice. Okay. The lecture is primarily your teacher-centered and information delivery method, and thereby it often involves very passive listening, limited learner engagement, and reflection. Minimal amount of retention is done in lecture. Okay. That's why we want to be more interactive so that you can ask more questions. This way you learn better rather than me doing a unidirectional lecture, right? A group of medical students learns together as a group using theoretical case for a yeah lecture is 5% retention. Very good. Um, Theoretical case of a gynecology patient. They read through the case, discuss potential themes, and create learning objectives, incorporating physiological, psychological, okay, anatomical, ethical, and professional aspects. The role of the tutor is that of a facilitator to ensure that the students do not discuss themes at a tangent to the case. What is this? Hmm? What is it? Yes. Um, Chapati? Come on, now it's time to test whether. Wait, it's not. There's certain keyword here which. No, please, guys. Okay, what are the other opinions present? Dr. Vathanan, senior, unmuted. Yes? Am I not able to hear you guys? Yeah? Hello? Yes, PBL is good. Why? Look, the tutor is a facilitator to ensure that the students do not discuss themes at tangent to the case. They're talking about, see the phrasing of the question, right? Guys, okay. So it's a gynecological patient which is being discussed. Right? Why brainstorming? See, the wordings will get very confusing, Prabhat. If you're trying to memorize the questions, this is not the way to go. Or you're trying to see keywords in the question and say, okay, yeah, because this word appeared here, this should be the answer. No. Okay. So they've created a learning objective. They wanted to discuss all these things in professional and all other aspects about this gynecological case. But the tutor is observing this and they are not allowing them to stray away from this topic. So they are doing a problem based learning.